Welcome to Front Porch Lawyer, where we address the humanity of lawyering. Many attorneys are winning battles in the courtroom, but losing battles in their lives. From interpersonal relationships to stress management, Front Porch Lawyer explores topics that improve your practice, your lifestyle, and even your love life. Leave feeling a little more inspired with a smile on your face. Here's your host, Francine Tone.
When you were a child, how fearless were you? Are you the same now? Or has social convention and being an adult changed the way you act? Are there things that you won't do now because you're no longer as fearless as you were as a child? Or you just stopped in your tracks because of what others might think? Hi, welcome to Front Porch Lawyer, where we explore the humanity of lawyering. I'm Francine Tone, your guide. When I was about 4 years old, I was living in Japan with my Japanese grandmother, and the movie Tarzan was showing at the theaters, so she took me to see it. As we left the theater, I proudly held out my chest, beat it with my fist, and loudly belted out my version of the Tarzan jungle call, much to my grandmother's embarrassment. Now, it helps to know that I'm half Japanese and half Caucasian American. So at 4 years old, I was much bigger than your typical 4-year-old Japanese child. I was probably bigger than the typical 6-year-old, maybe even 8-year-old. Now, others seeing me would think that I was much older than I was, which added to my grandmother's discomfort. Of course, I didn't just belt this out once. I belted out the Tarzan call repeatedly as we walked towards the train station, as my grandmother tried so hard, quietly, to get me to stop, unsuccessfully. Now today, my aunts laugh at this, but at that time, it was no laughing matter from my grandmother. Now, when I think about how I was when I was only 4, I remember how bold I was and how fearless I was. I didn't let senseless social restrictions tell me what to do or what not to do. Now, I believe that some level of social restriction is necessary so we can all live peacefully together. But shy of antisocial behavior, I ask myself, should I suppress my inner boldness and fearlessness? Should you suppress that in you? Are you limiting your potential to be the best lawyer, the best person, the best whatever it is you want to be because of these limitations? Looking back over the years, there were plenty of times when I was bold and fearless. But there were also lots of times when I wasn't, when I could have been. And I let ideas and thoughts that others had limit the way I showed up. Being bold and fearless can have different meanings for different people. But it means showing up as who you are, who you truly are, not a washed down version of you. Now, as a lawyer, have you let what others wanted or rules that from others influence how you show up? And is what we see the real you? Or is it a watered down version of you? Or is it someone you're pretending to be because of somebody else's ideas about what's expected? Do you want to just get out and belt out the Tarzan call and hit your chest with your fist right now? So what's stopping you? That's the question that I examine a lot, and you need to start examining yourself. We all do it. We limit our potential because of what others impose on us, because of what others might think. And if that's what's stopping you, it's time to re-examine that and ask yourself, what is stopping you? By the way, my grandmother absolutely adored me, and I always remember her as a saint. And I wish I could tell her today that I'm sorry for embarrassing her, but I'm not sorry for having expressed my boldness and my fearlessness. Without that memory, I would not remember to remind myself today to be bold and fearless when I should be. So think about that for yourself. When are you not being bold and fearless when you should be because of what somebody else thinks? Comment below and send me an email with your thoughts and feedback. Be sure to follow me on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. And in fact, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right here on YouTube and follow me so you don't miss any episodes. Thank you for joining me on my front porch. This is Francine Tone and Front Porch Lawyer, and I'll see you next time.